This is Pam from NortheastWheelsEvents.com at the 2021 Awkscht Fescht. We're going to continue on with the pre-war walkabout. This is a 29 Dodge, still known as Dodge Brothers. Is this 29? I'm sorry, 28. Now, what's interesting is that let's see. I want to see if okay, no, I don't see it. If I remember straight, 28 was when Chrysler bought Dodge. And it's very interesting. They had just come out with Plymouth, and they were coming out with the DeSoto also. But the Dodge brothers had passed away, and the bankers who had taken over and the widows wanted to sell, and Walter Chrysler's right there. This Standard 6 sedan was delivered to Charlie and Ann Kittle of Montrose, PA, and was driven around town by Ann for nearly 40 years. Ann sold the car to Ellis Wilder, former painter contractor, later fruit and vegetable grower in Montrose, Camptown area. Let's see, lifelong resident. She drove this, Ann drove this car into her 70s. Let's see, if you remember the Kittle or Wilder families or recall seeing this car about town, we'd love to share your memories.
If you want to see the beginning of that story, you can just look up there and read the caption under the
Oh, okay. Oh, I like your starter motor. Very good.
I left it in the trailer.
Yeah.
Oh, no worries.
For the most part, yeah.
That is amazing. How long have you owned the car?
What's that?
How long have you owned her?
I've had about 10 years.
Very good. Very good. What got you interested in early?
The story is, this is what she looked like the last time the original owner saw it.
Really?
Yes.
Jeez. That's great. So this is, that looks like original paint on through. That is amazing. Just some touch-ups and stuff.
As I said, the last time.
Wow.
That trunk mounted on it? Okay.
I put it on. Oh, you put that on.
This is original paint?
But I mean, the rack.
The rack is
Oh, I like the pinstriping on the wooden artillery wheels. The turn signals. That's great. Got a 1930 Buick over here. Again, remember, the 30s were just beginning to get a little touch of style. Of course, they had the overhead valve. That was Dunbar's, David Dunbar Buick's main contribution.
right over the wheel well.
Beautiful little Ford, another Oakland. Now, this is interesting. This is a 1930 Oakland, the flathead V8. Oakland.
Yeah. Exactly.
This is a Chalmers. Chalmers goes back, actually, it's a precursor that merged into, if I'm not mistaken, Chrysler. I have to double check everything. The cars really merged together. You can see what goes on there with the, that is your cooling, your updraft carburetor. Look at the size of that. That's a 6-cylinder overhead valve. Look at where the distributor is up there. And these early cars, the big thing with these cars was get them going and keep them rolling. That was the whole thing at this point. Brakes were kind of there, but developed so quickly. Is remarkable. Note the gas filler with the gas gauge. Is that brilliant? Again, 1915. Excuse me. You can see within 15 years what the development was. Let's keep going over here. Oh, look at this. This is beautiful.
Headlights?
This is your Oldsmobile, 1932 Oldsmobile.
Look at this, John.
Huh?
You can see styling was really coming in as the Depression came out. Again, this is a 32 Oldsmobile. Everybody was desperate to sell cars at that point. In the midst of the Depression, 25% of America was unemployed. Now I want to show you something. Remember, this is the 32 Oldsmobile. Check out this Chevy. This is a 32 Chevy. You see what they did there? You talk about badge engineering. Although it was not badge engineering, but the styling was there.
Chevy Deluxe.
Even the Chevy
See, you notice how they all similar look like.
started,
Because all manufacturers made their cars pretty much look alike. Then they started changing them. After they got out of the 50s. 30.
excuse me? I gotta sneak past. Thank you.
They started,
So you can see the what they were pulling over here. They had to make the Chevy look as attractive as possible. They made them look like baby Cadillacs, and in this case, the baby Oldsmobile. You'll see it. Just to sell cars. That was your Golf door, by the way. That's on your Oldsmobile. You'll see the size difference. But still, it's pretty remarkable when you look at the 32 Chevy and the 32 Olds. Let's continue on, shall we? Now it's interesting, this is 32 Pontiac. All three 32s are owned by the same family. The Pontiac and the Chevy are owned by Dad, and this is by the son. They asked me not to shoot the interior because it's not done yet, because he's restoring this. But that's right, I want to get this because if you notice that denim there, that was the plastic liners of the day. You also notice the wood. You can see the wood frames on the sides, which is really pretty cool because this whole body is nothing but wood with metal tacked on. It's fascinating the way how these were built. Again, rumble seat coupe. There we go. It's funny is that the Pontiac just did not have the panache which the Chevy and the Olds did, but still has some beautiful features, and they're really trying to outdo themselves because of the Depression. Hey Bill, do me a favor, step back a sec. Thanks. Now you can see the Chevy and the Pontiac looking good together.